Yes, sir. Hush. Welcome back, fellas, to day 138 of Becoming a Millionaire. I know it's been a minute since I last posted, but that's because we have just been absolutely swamped. These last 2 weeks to last month have been just go mode. It has been nonstop. We have been hiring for one of our clients. And most importantly, just looking back, all right, about 4 or 5 months ago, I made that video of me in that car, basically telling everyone that I will become a millionaire. And that was when I first got fired from my last job. I was a ground handler at the airport. And I worked there the last year and a half. I just got fired because of my lates. You know, I was literally driving and I was like, I need to make a change in my life. Something needs to make a change. Like, I've been working on e-com the last 3 years and nothing was working. I had a few successful months where I had amazing numbers, but obviously I couldn't retain it. And so the last 3 years, I've been at ecom, basically just studying every day, reading books, making creatives, ads, all that stuff, learning the whole thing. I get fired from my job, and I'm lost. I need to do something, and I did. I did it, and I'm not there yet, but I need to acknowledge these small wins, right? We're at 5 clients now, and we're running a proper B2B lead gen agency. We have great client relationships. We've been getting them amazing results, especially in this last month. We've cracked the code for getting them results. At the beginning, it was so easy for us to get results for ourselves with cold email. We cracked that code. We got clients for ourselves. And then we started doing it for our clients. And then the service delivery for our clients wasn't working the same for us. So we were like, all right, we got the clients, but now we just can't get them results. And so we locked in, we changed up the copy, we made a whole new approach, and we started getting everyone results. Literally every single client we took on, they started seeing results, booked meetings in their calendar in the first week. That was something that we were never able to achieve. So that just tells us that our service delivery process is just getting 100 times better. Just as we move forward and get thicker skin in the game, get more experience. That's what we've been doing, bro. And our structure right now, we have like 1 retainer and 4 pay on results right now. Those are what we are running for the payment structures. And so the goal now is to get the other 4 clients of ours on some sort of monthly retainer and commission. So that's what we're going to do. We started on performance-based, and that's actually a good method I want to tell you guys as well. Like, it's start performance-based, start free. After you get them results, after they know you're competent enough, then you can pick something else. They know that you can get them results. They're busy, most likely. They're business owners. Pick something else and be like, we'll do X, Y, Z, and you give us this. And that's what we're going to do. So we'll be making more cash flow. Inflow, which is very important right now because we are booking appointments, but now they have to go down our clients' funnels, which takes about a month. They have to nurture. They have to work out the contract. So it takes us a while to get paid. But that's okay, right? One sec. Boys, it's just been insane. Ash. This one client we started working with, his name's Matt from LP. He is a sales consultant and he helps B2B tech companies get more sales. We launched a new campaign like 7 days ago. In those 7 days, we booked him 5 qualified calls. 5 qualified calls, which we, if they close, get paid for. So there's a lot of opportunities that are waiting for us. So it's just insane. We cracked the code for our service delivery process, and now we just have to crack the code on actually getting the money. So now we're just on the other side of it. And one thing that I've been trying to focus on is not rushing the process as much. Like, I think sometimes I get, impatient. But I need to tell myself, and I know this already, I am a millionaire. Everything I do in my day is structured like a millionaire is. Like, I wake up, I work on my business, I go to the gym. I do the same things like a millionaire does. So just me knowing that I already will get what I already expect is imperative. It's almost like going to the mailbox, all right? You know that there's mail waiting for you. You know that it's yours. And now all you have to do is just put on your shoes, get in your car, open the garage, and go get it. We are in that process right now of getting what is already ours. You have to think like a millionaire first, is basically what I'm saying. Thinking like a millionaire and getting your mind right, getting your body right, will help you make more money. Reading books, for example. I'll show you guys a few books that genuinely changed the trajectory of my life. It made me a better business person. It built my mental fortitude. It gave me certain principles to always rely on. It just made me smarter. Books do make you smarter, and that makes you more money. Number 1, Reality Transurfing. This book will absolutely change your life. The Bible. Listen, even if you do have a relationship with God, or if you don't, the Bible still has amazing ethics. And the last one, $1 Million Habits by Brian Tracy. Sauce. So boys, I'm going to go over just a quick example of a campaign we ran for a client that absolutely crushed. I'll show it right here.
All right, boys. So if you guys don't know, basically what we do is we run a B2B lead gen agency. All we do is run cold emails for our clients. For one of our clients, we have a few cold callers that we're hiring for right now, actually. So if you guys want to apply, feel free to. But for this one client, we have a team of 5 cold callers that we're just plugging into this machine to make more money and book up their calendar, and 4 other clients that we're just running straight cold email for. And we use Apollo basically to get our leads, and we get a list of about 1,000 people, and we put those people into instantly, and we make a campaign has to be one-to-one, personalized, has to sound like a real reach out from someone. I see a big mistake in B2B cold email where a lot of people, they make their email sound like a newsletter. That is the complete opposite what you want to do. You do not want to do that. If a prospect reads a newsletter sounding email, they are so much more likely to just ignore it, to not reply. This is an ad. It looks like an ad, right? Our goal here is to elicit a conversation and to book a meeting where our client then hops on and sells them. Not sell, but like move forward, move them forward deeper down the funnel, and eventually when they do close, that's when we get paid for the performance beast. That's how that works. So basically, this campaign we launched on May 16th, about 7 days of testing in, and this client of ours, they help tech companies in the US with their sales process. So our client is a sales consultant, and our objective is to schedule appointments. This is their company. So in the initial phase of our outreach campaign across the US, we observed encouraging early signals that affirm both the quality of the message and the relevance of the offer. So one thing which made this campaign so phenomenal was that the offer and the niche were a perfect match. And you just have to play around with that. It's your job to test. right? So what we typically do is we take about like 10 different value propositions, and then we have a list of different industries you want to test. And essentially, we just cross test different offers with different industries, and whatever sticks, then we make a whole new campaign, a sniper campaign that targets that specific industry that responded best in the broad. Hope that makes sense. So in 7 days, for this client, we had a 2.5% reply rate, a 46.2 positive reply rate. Six people were interested in this offer, and out of those six, we got five of them on. We set 5 appointments for our client. That is amazing. If you guys don't know, that is fantastic. 7 days, 5 appointments booked using cold email, B2B cold email outreach. That easy. And that's just because the messaging is one to one, it feels personalized. The offer is amazing. And the niche, most importantly, responded very well. It cooked, absolutely cooked. So, this is just some relevant copy that we used and got amazing results with. So, it sounds so personal, right? It literally sounds like, actually no, this isn't even a good example. This is one that performed amazing. Out of the 5 calls we booked, this exact response right here, 1, 2, 3, it booked 3 of those calls. So this is how it sounded. You guys can read that. But basically, the whole goal is to have or to get our foot in the door somehow. And we use that by using his trust and credibility. That's what you guys need in your cold emails. You guys need to leverage an alpha. And essentially, what an alpha is something that your client has that you can leverage in your cold email copy. For example, one of our other clients, they work with 2 big companies, Lazyboy and Hallmark Cards. So we use that in our copy, which converts amazingly, if that's a word nowadays. Um, but basically, yeah, leverage an alpha. If you guys don't have an alpha, and if you guys are just starting cold email, make sure your personal branding is on point. So like make a LinkedIn, post on it, make it look professional. Make an Instagram page, post on YouTube, and whenever you have a prospect that's somewhat interested in what you have, funnel them to those things so they see what you do, your competency, and that further nurtures them down the funnel, and you can reach out to them later, and you have that connection. They know what you do. That's how it works, right? That's what we did at the beginning. Matt had a LinkedIn where he posted on, and he just funneled people there. And we have a YouTube, post a bunch of free content on, and people loved it. But in this case, our client, he has a lot of experience, so we leveraged that, and it crushed this campaign. So we were sending about 250 emails a day. It's not much, really not much, and we can ramp up more, but we don't need to. This is a very healthy amount for what he can do as well, because this guy's busy. And he literally told us to slow down with this because we're booking in too many appointments. So our concept absolutely crushed. The niche loved the offer, and the campaign just exceeded all of our expectations, in short. So, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick video. And the whole goal is just to continue staying locked in. That's all I can do, bro. It's all going to pay off, too. And it's the feeling is going to be so amazing when all of this invisible work just comes to fruition. Because all I do all day is just work. All I do all day is simply wake up and work on this business. And you guys have to treat it, whatever you guys are doing, treat it like a real business. whatever presentation you do, if you guys don't have a lot of trust and credibility, at least make phenomenal looking reports. Make your sales presentations look nice. If you show up to a meeting, look proper, wear a nice shirt. You guys have to increase everything, around your business. So your prospect will at least see that you're trying and it's not, a half-ass service. Just put in effort, put in energy. That's what you guys need to leverage when you're first starting your business, right? And most of you guys don't want to put all of your energy in, but at the beginning, you have to. It's like a rocket ship. When it takes off, it uses 80% of its fuel in the takeoff. And when it gets to space, it just uses the rest of the 20% to cruise. That's how we're going to be when, we outsource everything. And it's just going to be 80% down to 20%. I hope you guys are crushing it on your end. And thank you guys for watching, these videos. You guys absolutely love this last video I posted. So, yeah. Peace out. God bless.